Pie chart and Doughnut chart. Nowadays, the Doughnut charts are gaining a lot of momentum. Most of the users, they prefer Doughnut chart over pie chart. But pie chart, I guess all of you must be familiar with the pie chart. The pie chart, what is pie chart? First of all, it is a circular visual. It displays the values of different categories of of a total, and every piece or wedge of the circle represents each category. For example, in this case, sorry, 1 second. Every piece, I'm talking about the piece is nothing but no, the wedge. This is called a wedge or piece, right? Every wedge. Every piece or wedge, we can see it here. Okay. This wedge or the piece are called categories, right? These are different categories. It will show here. So with the pie chart, you can visualize all the information at a glance. That is also another advantage. We can use pie charts to showcase the part to whole relationship. If you want to compare the categories side by side, then don't go for pie chart. Pie chart is to understand the part to whole relationship. For example, let's say this is your Bangalore sales and this is your other cities sales. Just by looking at this, you can make out the bigger pie or the wedge. You can make out quickly, in Bangalore, my what is that? My share of wallet is very high, right? So the sales is very high my revenue is very high in Bangalore. So compared to other ones. So part to whole relationship, you can do it with the help of the pie chart as well as the Doughnut chart. And it shows the proportion of categories that make up the whole, right? That is what. And also in the case of pie chart as well as Doughnut charts, the values should add up to 100%, which means the percentages. So how much percentage of total sales, out of the total sales, how much percentage we made here, how much percent of sales we made in this city, how much percent of sales we made it. If you add all the percentage, it should sum up to 100%. And when it is not helpful, pie chart or Doughnut chart, if you have too many categories, it will be difficult to read and interpret. Okay, so make sure that if you have limited number of categories or there in a categorical column, then you can go for pie chart. If you have more number of categories, don't go for pie chart. In that kind of situation, you can use some other chart like a tree chart or something like that. Okay, so the purpose of using pie or Doughnut chart is to compare the part to whole relationship. That's all. So what is the Doughnut chart? Doughnut chart is same as pie chart. Only thing is in the middle, you can find the blank space. This is one way helpful. You can display the chart title in the middle itself so that you can save space, everything. Okay. Otherwise, not much difference. Both of them are same. When not to use pie or Doughnut chart, and the interview they'll ask you. If you are comparing, if you want to compare one category to another category, then you don't use this one. And if you have more number of categories are there in your column, don't go for the pie chart. It will be too cluttered. For example, I just go here and I'll show you how to create a pie chart quickly. I just clicked on the pie chart, and for example, I just want to drag for the sake of simplicity, again, I'm going to put the same thing here. Look at the three categories. If you have three categories in the category column, you have three categories are there, then this looks good, right? And if you hover the cursor on top of this, and you can see the tooltip, 39%, almost 39, 34, and 25. When you add all these percentages, it should sum up to 100%. And along with the percentage, displays the values also. For example, how do I convert this Doughnut chart? You copy paste this, click on the Doughnut chart, it got converted as a Doughnut chart. So nowadays, most of them they use Doughnut chart rather than, because this is the trending one. And other thing is, look here, when not use pie chart, instead of category, I'm going to use a region. I just drop the region here. Region is fine. When I use country column, because in this business they are doing business, they have their sales operation across the globe. Look here, it is so skinny. The wedges, the slices are so skinny, very, very difficult to make out. So in the country column is also categorical column. Too many categories are there. In that kind of situation, pie chart will not work out because very difficult to interpret which slices related to which one. Hence, don't go for pie chart if you have more number of categories in your categorical column. Okay. So apart from this, the format options slices, right? You can change the color if you want it, and if you want to change the spacing also, you can change it. And then you explore all these things. Okay. And in the title and other things, I don't tell you. I discussed everything in detail as per the very first session of the data visualization. The same thing is applicable here also. Okay. General category, nothing about it. And here, let me do one thing. I just go back here and slices. Yes, in slices and spacing, inner radius and rotation is also available. You can rotate this one also. If you want to display the lowest one or the thing, right, you can rotate it like this. Or highest one, you want to display it on the right side. You can do it that way also. Okay. And what else? The legend. If you want to enable the legend, you can enable it. But the legend will consume space, hence don't use it. And spacing, detail labels, rotation, okay, and general title is on effects background. Okay, sorry, the title here you need to change. It's not sum of sales, make it total sales by category. Same thing, right? So you need to not much difference. The divider on, if you enable divider on. So between the title and this one, if you want to divider, so we don't use a divider and all. And all text. And okay, let me do one thing. The title, if you toggle this to off, you get more space, right? Let us do one thing here. Okay, properties and position, padding, advanced options, maintain layer order. These are all not required. Rotation, here the spacing, detail labels, no, not here. Colors are there, right? And spacing, inner radius. So if you increase it, the inner circle will become, very wide. So make it something like that, so that it will be good. And detail labels. The labels. This is what I was looking for so far. Okay. Outside, if you want to display it inside the labels, we can display it inside. Okay, so that you can save more space, and it will be a little bit bigger also, right? Even if you minimize it, it looks good. So that when you reduce the size width, right, you can accommodate more multiple visuals in a single page. So that's it, guys, when it comes to properties. So now you understood what is the difference between pie chart and Doughnut chart. Not much difference. Both of them are circular visuals. The middle of the Doughnut, you can see the blank space, so that you can specify title or something like that in the middle. Okay, and how do I specify that? You can go and explore it. Okay, and is there any way you can display it here? But here you can see the percentage along with the values. Okay, this is pretty much about pie chart. Pie chart and Doughnut chart. Next one is the